Yeah, so for quite some time, for 12 years, you've known the program, and thank you. Thank you for always being ready to include it again each academic school year. Um, how do you if you had to, kind of summarize how you think the school yoga and mindfulness lessons help your students, what would you say? How, in what kind of ways do they help?
Well, it definitely gives them some skills because a lot of them come with no self-regulation whatsoever because they're 4 and 5 years old. But with school kids yoga, and I use this in my classroom still when we come in from recess. What do we need to do to have a calm heart so we're ready to start back with our learning? And they all know, and they're all over there going, and we tried it and I slow it down. But even practicing those skills, and then in the lessons, it talks about generosity, patience, things of that social nature that really can be incorporated into my classroom as well. But just knowing that they can calm themselves down without external help is huge, and especially for this digital group of children that are coming up.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Because things move, they've always moved fast, but it seems like if
Yeah,
it's possible, things are moving faster.
exactly.
So that's wonderful to hear. So you remind the kids, are there certain times that are more consistent that you remind them during the day, or is it kind of sporadic when needed, or
Both, because like I said, when we come back from outside the room and they're all like all very jumpy from being out and about, calm down, whether it's back from lunch, back from recess, back from a special, those we always know that we need to calm our bodies down so we're ready to focus and learn. Um, Interactions in the classroom, will remind them, like if somebody bumps somebody or, needs help, things of that nature, making sure we remember we have to be kind, or let's be, when they're not sharing, let's try to be generous with one another, things of that nature, just reminding them of your lessons so they can continue using them. And that's just it, is repetition, repetition, repetition. And the
yeah,
beauty of the classes are they're only 20 minutes. They're not like a long period of time, but if they're consistently done every week, they it they just incorporate it into their lives a lot easier.
yeah. You really bring up one of the major points of how the program can be effective, and that is through the consistency and the repetition.
Yeah.
Um, I watch your classes, your students across each year. And just like you say, in the beginning, we're a little bit itchy, but I see this in all the other grades too, to varying degrees, the itchiness. But with the teachers that stay consistent, the kids, they just get into the routine, and it makes sense to them as part of, something that can be done to help them at school.
Right. And then trying to teach them to do it, to transfer those skills to at home,
Yeah.
because with our I'm trying to think of some other things, just things that we do in class, try to get them to do them at home. And like I have a mindfulness jar because a lot of stuff is focused around those things. We have them in my classroom. If they can take those to their homes and have those time to, like, I'm going to focus on this, watching it fall and calm down.
Yeah.
But if they don't have that, you've now given them the skill of, let's take a deep breath in and then let it out. You can do that wherever you are. You don't need your jar.
Yeah, for sure.